Mama,
I think that's too much, Jocelyn.
I'm sorry.
OK，你搽啲其他 show 啦，搽係啦係啦係啦，搽其他 show 唔係淨係得嗰個好多好多咁咪唔係咁好咯。Jocelyn, what are you doing right now?
I'm painting shells.
You're painting the shells? Okay.
What?
Jocelyn? Oh, where'd you go?
I'm singing it.
Alright. So it's just vacuuming, making use of the time while my mother-in-law took my daughter outside to play. So yeah, so I was vacuuming, like I said, filming some stuff about like my cleaning routines and products, and then now it's time to check my blood sugar. So let's see how it is. Usually it's good, within range, when I'm moving about. So like I said, I've been pretty active all morning, so it should be good. It's in the afternoon now. So this is my poke after lunch. Cleaned my hands, obviously. Yay! It's in range. Ta-da! 5.3, yay! I know it says high. That's because I didn't change it to after meal. Now I get a happy face. Yay! So we're almost there. I'm 37 weeks, so have 2 more weeks to go, and then, well, actually a little more than a week to go, and then my OB's going to talk about inducing me, because with gestational diabetes, they typically induce the moms, and you know, I'm pretty much to term. The OB is not really concerned about the baby being like too large or anything. It's average size, 54th percentile. So even though I feel like I'm huge and I gained a lot of weight, everything is looking good for the baby. And for those who follow me on Instagram, you know I've been trying to cut out a lot of carbs from my diet. Actually, if you watch my gestational diabetes journey video, you would know that I've been trying to cut out a lot of carbs from my diet. And actually, at my last OB visit, when they weighed me in, they found that I actually lost a pound, which typically is a good thing for normal people who are trying to lose weight. Not so good if you're pregnant. They do want you to gain weight. And so the diabetes clinic pretty much told me, you know, to not cut out as many carbs anymore. They just want me to eat, you know, pretty much, not that I can eat whatever I want and, you know, have pizza and like bread all the time, but not to eliminate it as much. And so what we have been doing is actually adding a mealtime insulin. So usually it's just dinner blood sugars that are kind of out of whack. So yeah, so I've just been taking insulin before I have dinner and before bedtime. And yeah, and adjusting the dose as needed. And you know, it's pretty normal to get insulin resistance as the pregnancy progresses. So every so often I would have to just increase the dosage of the insulin. But yeah. So as you can see, I've been moving around. I'm actually on mat leave now, so I'm not sitting as much, which means more activity. My blood sugars are a lot better, and it's in check. Yay! And now it's time for a snack. Yay, snack time! Favorite time. So I just have some madeleines, some matcha madeleines I baked with my daughter this morning. We made the batter last night and we refrigerated it, and so we just baked it this morning, and they look so good. She already had some actually. I know there are actually 3, and you might be thinking, whoa, low carb. But I figured, one, I'd decrease the sugar content in them, and I'm actually going to continue vacuuming after, so I'll be exercising. So it's all good. I figured it's all good. And I just have an herbal tea, a lemon herbal tea, and that's my snack. So a couple minutes of bliss before my daughter comes back in. But yeah, it's been a pretty productive first day of mat leave. What did we do this morning? So like I said, we baked cookies. We cleaned, we wiped down all the kitchen cabinets. I just finished vacuuming the first floor and washed the dishwasher. And then now we are going to snack, and then I'm going to vacuum the second floor and sort through some baby clothes that are in the wash. But yeah, actually I really like days where we're super productive and doing a lot. I feel like, you can get more done by just constantly doing those things, if that makes sense. Like if I have 5-10 minutes here and there, I would go get some cleaning done, put toys away. I know a lot of mommies ask, how do you find time to clean? But yeah, rather than just thinking about it, thinking that I don't have time, I just do it. I try to make every trip meaningful. So if I'm going to walk downstairs, I'm going to, put something away, bring something down with me, garbage or whatnot, recycling. Same thing when I go upstairs, I, bring stuff back upstairs, put things away. And I think by doing little by little every time and every day, it's not so bad. If anything, I actually figured the mess, it would bother me a lot more and not great for my mental health and stress me out versus just doing it and cleaning. We did so much cleaning like the past 2 days. I'm just like, oh, the house is so nice and so clean. Especially during the pandemic, you're always stuck at home. You want it to be a nice, clean, comfortable environment for you and your family. And it's also about your attitude, right? So, if you think of it as a chore, it's going to be a chore. But if you actually enjoy the process and enjoy the outcome, then it's not so bad, right? At least that's my take on it, on cleaning. I like to find new ways to clean more efficiently. But like I said, I don't, dwindle on the fact that there's so much to do. Just take it a day at a time, a little bit at a time, and eventually it'll get done. There's still tons of things I have to clean. Like I said, the oven is still really dirty inside. It's just a little challenging with this ginormous belly of mine. But that's okay. I cleaned the door, so that's all that matters for the time being. I still need to clean the fridge, but that's okay. And sometimes when I do have, a moment to sit down and relax, I'll be thinking about, what I need to get done. How can I get it done more efficiently, for instance. I don't know if it's innate or if it's taught or learned. Sometimes I see my husband, when he helps clean, he'll take one thing down at a time. I'm like, no, like you need to do 1, 2, and 3. So why don't you bring everything down with you and save yourself the extra trips? And, sometimes if he's not in that right mindset, if he's not paying attention, then he'll just, he'll walk downstairs without bringing anything down. I'm like, you could have brought the laundry down while you were going down the stairs. you know, it's those little things to make that process a lot easier and a lot faster. But yes, I'm going to enjoy my snack and then clean some more. My daughter left a mess, so gotta clean it. Usually I get her to clean it, but she's downstairs having a snack. Usually when I'm the one playing with my daughter, I get her to clean up after every game or activity. But sometimes when her grandparents play with her, they're more focused on, I guess, her safety. And so they try to follow her around. So sometimes she's like in one room and then the next minute she's in another room and they're like helicopter grandparents. And so they follow her around and then she just leaves chaos everywhere. And then it's actually a little kind of, it's a little much for her because, you know, when she walks into every room and there's like a huge mess and you ask her to clean up, she doesn't even know where to begin. I don't know if your kids have this problem. She doesn't even know where to start and she doesn't want to do it because it's overwhelming. There's too much mess. And if that's the case, usually we would, or at least I would, offer to help and do it with her. And so, you know, it's not as overwhelming for her. Which is also why, you know, if it's after every activity, it's a lot easier to get her to clean. But, yep, I'm cleaning because I have to vacuum this rug and there's stuff all over it. Sometimes if I'm vacuuming and she leaves a mess around, I tell her I'm going to vacuum up all her toys and they're going to go in the garbage. And that gets her to clean up. But since she's being good downstairs, I'll just let her be and put her little kits away. And I've shown these activities in a previous video. It's kind of like a busy kit. So I just have a little box like so with a whole bunch of different activities in there for her. And each activity is in its own little bag with, you know, all the supplies she needs to complete that activity. I've actually moved this kit. When she was younger, I would keep it out of her reach, and then when, you know, we're doing activity together, I would bring it down for her. But now that she's older, I actually keep it in a bookshelf or on a bookshelf for her so she can access it, which also means that there's also more mess. But that's okay. Oh, there's this one. It's like just to match the clothes on the cards, and she has to hang them. But yeah. Just because, I feel like just because you have a toddler doesn't mean your house has to look like a toddler owns it, if that makes sense. So, and I totally get it. With some families, it's really hard to clean with the little one, but I really get her to help. I feel like it's important. It is a value and a habit that is learned. And so, you know, constantly encouraging her to do it, you know, showing her, you know, where things go, put them back. It's easy for a parent to just say, hey, it's messy, I'll just pick it up and clean it. I know I'm doing that right now, actually, right? But, you know, instead of doing it for them all the time, getting them to help out and put things back, so it becomes a habit, and later on in life, it will be ingrained in them. I think it's really important. Just a little thing. So even, you know, after she eats, we encourage her to bring her plates. Obviously, given it's not like full of liquid and stuff like that, and it's safe, you know, it's not going to break if she drops it. And we tell her, you know, bring it back to the sink, or after snack, bring it back to the sink. Just little things like that. We know she can do it. When it's math time, she has to put her laundry, her dirty clothes in her hamper, for instance. Yeah, like to them, it's not a chore. It's just, oh, mommy asked me to do this, or even make it into a game. And sometimes, you know, they like to mimic what us adults do. I know, like, for instance, doing laundry, doing dishes, she likes doing all that and participating, right? So we make it interesting for them so she can help and, like I said, learn those values early on. All right, the rug is now clean. I can now, well, not clean, but it's clean of toys, and now I can vacuum the rug. All right. Still cleaning my daughter's room. The stuff that they deal with. Drawing on the table and the walls is not okay. Not okay. So luckily my daughter doesn't draw on the walls, but she does like her arts and crafts on this table, and sometimes she draws on the table or accidentally draws on the table. So what I typically do is just use like a wet wipe for baby bottoms. And in the past, this has worked. So let's see. Jocelyn, did you draw on table? It wasn't you?
Oh, it's an accident.
It was an accident? Okay, accident is fine, but try not to draw on the table. See, mommy now trying to clean it, Jocelyn. Lokan mo kayo.
Lokan.
Do you want to help mommy and try and clean it? I don't know what crayon she used. It's not coming out. Probably not the regular washable ones. All right, we will try something else. Okay.
This is a
Mama, maybe this one works. Let's see. Well, this one's working. So I'm just using nail polish remover pads
in the paper.
and the paper. I think this one's working, Jocelyn. Some of it came out. So it was here, it was like all over here, and now it's gone. Yay. Did we do a good job?
Yeah, it's just a fun and the fun.
Whoa, let go. What are you saying? Did we do a good job? Did we clean the table really well? Yes? Okay. Can you give me your bubble?
Now I try off very clean.
Oh, you're gonna dry it off? Okay, can we finish and then we put it in the garbage, okay? Put the bubble in the garbage. Okay?
I think this is all clean. We have some new puzzle.
New puzzle.
And some new puzzle. And new puzzle is a 6 and A will be.
So I picked this up from the dollar store. It was $2. And they're 48 pieces, but the nice thing is it's like a, I don't know, like a 3D kind of puzzle. I don't know if you can tell on video. It's actually a little more challenging because of how it's like 3D. So the little one has actually built this already, but she likes redoing her puzzle. So here we go again. We're just getting her to flip all the pieces, right? Okay, now what?
No, let's build this.
Let's build this. Okay.
So,
Mommy's gonna help you?
yes, you help me, okay? You help me find the pieces, and then
I'm gonna help you find the pieces, okay.
and then this and this.
Oh, you put same color together. Try put same color together, Jocelyn. Maybe
Yeah.
look, this one, do you think? Last piece, you can do it. You can do it. Whoa, high five. Yeah. Chuẩn bài. Up high. Down low. Mama too slow this time. 你阿媽同人講拜拜，我哋 show 人哋你個 puzzle 啊，好唔好啊？
拜拜。
拜拜，你 show 人哋你個 puzzle 啊。
小bingo.
Wow, we finished. All right, since we're doing a vlog type video, I just unboxed. We received a box today, a parcel from Saks. So recently Saks had a sale. I think it was like additional up to 75% off or something like that, and I picked up a couple items. Actually 3 items. So the first item I received already, and then these 2 just came in. Exciting. So as you can see, I got a jacket from Theory. So that's one of the items, and this is a shirt that I got from 3.1 Philip Lim. The other item that I received already was also a sweater from 3.1 Philip Lim. And these items actually are not for maternity. So they're actually, I'm hoping I will fit in them after I give birth. I'm hopeful. So, I mean, I'm only 2 weeks away from giving birth, so it should fit, right? So it was a pretty good sale, and this one's like a loose fitting shirt. It looked good on camera, or not on camera, but on the website. And so, yeah, let's see here. So originally it was like 300, I guess. And if I recall correctly, it's less than 100 now. So pretty good deal. And then the Theory jacket. Let's see. Just flip the tag here. Alright, so originally it was 750, and now I believe it's like in the 200 range. So yeah, so that was also a really good deal. So yeah, so just picked up like some, I guess, like staple pieces. I was actually telling my friend how I've been watching all these YouTube videos about capsule collections, and very inspired by this concept, and how you know, you don't need a lot of clothes, but rather invest in pieces that you can wear in multiple seasons. And if they're good quality, they're gonna last you a lot longer as well. And I was just like, that's a pretty good idea, because, you know, like, sure, fashion comes and goes, but there are staples. Like a white shirt never really goes out of fashion, or like a black and white jacket or a wool jacket never goes out of fashion either. So yeah, again, there's no point in me trying them on for you, because they probably don't fit me right now because I'm so preggo. But yes, hopefully, you know, in the future I can wear them and you'll be able to see what they look like.